What's up, Aaron? It's Sunday, August 8th, but you're probably watching this on Monday, August 9th. Your first day of school! Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That was a little scary. Well, I liked your video that you finally posted. Finally found your camera, I see. Thank God. A couple things have happened since I last vlogged you. I've broken up with my girlfriend. That sucked. That really sucked. But it was time we went our separate ways. I got 2 root canals. I'd show you, but they're in the back, so you really can't see. But other than that, you pretty much described my summer with what you do when you're bored. Video games, writing, wondering what I would be doing if I wasn't bored. Another thing that's happened, I got a new hat. And normally that wouldn't be a big deal, except I've decided to start a hat collection. You can see this hat in my latest video on the Can Full of Gerbils channel. I'll post a link right here. Yeah, enough of that hat. It's a fedora, I think. I don't know. If you can figure out what kind of cap this is, please tell me, because I'm not really sure. I think it's a fedora, but maybe not. But it's cool. Put the hat over there. Other than that, though, not much has happened. Yesterday I did some chores, played some video games, which aren't for nerds, by the way. Writing is for nerds. You nerd. You're the nerd. I'm no nerd. You're a nerd. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really mad at you. But there are a few other things I wanted to talk to you about, though. Number 1, please don't walk in circles when you're vlogging. You can walk in a line, you can even make a few turns, but please don't walk in little circles, or ovals, or squares. Please don't make it a continuous shape. I don't care what kind of shape it is, just don't do it, because then I get really dizzy. Because then there's like a background behind you that's all like, oh my god, I'm a ceiling fan, now I'm a window, now I'm the floor, oh my god, I'm all over the place, what am I gonna do? You know, what the heck. But that's not a huge deal, just kind of watch that. To be successful, you want it nice and stable, like my background. Or at the very least, not quite moving around and all erratic. Just kind of keep it a nice panning motion. Number 2 was the short story I'm working on. You've probably read it on that Booksy website, I don't know. It's okay. I'm not really too keen on it right now. But I might go back later and, you know, after I finish it and fix everything, because I think it's a little too short. I don't know, what do you think? Another thing I wanted to talk about, and it's still in number 2, by the way. Number 2 is about writing. I'm also working on an asylum story. It's about these 3 mental patients who discover that they're not really crazy, and so they have an uprising, and they end up taking over the asylum, and it's really cool. It's really cool. It's kind of a sci-fi, but not really. It's more like a sci-fi thriller, mystery. I don't know. You'll have to read it when I'm done. I'll send you an email or something. Okay, number 3. Please, please, please always remember, getting a girlfriend isn't a big deal. And it seems to me that you've figured that out. But don't get a girlfriend just for the sake of getting a girlfriend. Find a girl that you really like. And remember not to really stress the small things. Every relationship has its ups and downs. You really don't break up with someone unless they kill your dog or something. Ah, Fluffy! Blah, Fluffy, Fluffy. Or unless they're like all cheating on you. But that's not as bad as killing your dog. Number 4, don't worry about being a nerd. There's nothing wrong with that. Besides, it's nerds who run the world. Bill Gates, duh, owns Microsoft, created Microsoft. Look at him, he's like the richest man in the world. He keeps flipping and flopping back and forth with this other guy. But the other guy is in the stock market, and that's why he keeps fluctuating. But the thing is, he's so rich with his stock market stuff because he knows how to work the system. Because he's a nerd. So don't worry about being a nerd. There's nothing wrong with that. Heck, the fact that you're vlogging with me on YouTube itself proves that you're a nerd. 5th thing I wanted to talk about with you, say hi to everyone for me. I really miss them. You know, even George and Laura and Simon, you can say hi to them too. But you know, tell Christian and Jared that, hey man, I miss you guys, and tell Eileen and Sarah and John that I miss them too, and go ahead and tell Jessica and Laura that I miss them too. But on the bright side, I will be visiting sometime before I'm gone, which probably will end up being next week, but if I can, I will try and come this week. Okay, now to answer your question. Your question was, I believe, what are some of the things you would change about yourself, but not in a self-hating way. Okay, I've got 5 things I want to change about myself. Number 1, my drive. I'd really, really, really like to be able to get myself to do things on my own without having someone there to kind of push me. I have a guitar right here in the corner gathering dust because I haven't bothered to pick it up in a long time. Because no one's really pushing me. They're not like, I want these notes learned by Wednesday, or make sure you can do this on Thursday. You know, I don't have a coach. I don't have, you know, anything like that. So I really wish I could just sort of be my own coach, my own self-motivator. You know, I can't really get myself motivated enough. I need other people to help me get motivated. So the second thing I'd change about myself is my hair texture. I can't stand this texture. It all curls up in the bangs, and it looks like I'm using a curling iron, and and then when it gets long, it gets all wavy, and I can't really do anything with it. I don't know, I'm kind of just tired of that. I want something cool. Straight hair. Not curly hair. I can't stand curly hair. My brother's got really curly hair, and I hate it. He always has to get a buzz cut to look good. But don't tell him I said that. Third thing I'd change about myself is the fact that I'm not wearing any pants. Fourth thing I'd change about myself. Jokes. Sometimes I joke at the wrong time. For instance, actually I'm wearing pants. Kind of probably scared you with the no pants thing, so don't worry. I am wearing pants. Fifth thing I'd change about myself. My charm. I would definitely change my charm. I wish I could be a little more charming with the ladies. That would definitely make my life a little easier. Or at the very least, a little more interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question. My question for you is, you know, what's the one thing you want to accomplish in your lifetime more than anything else? Like, do you want to go skydiving? Do you want to get published? Do you want to become successful, rich? What? You know, what's your big numero uno goal? Learning how to ride a bicycle? Learning how to tie your shoe? Getting a dog or a cat or a goldfish or something like that. Alright, so I guess I'll leave. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I found this awesome shirt I haven't worn since my freshman year. I found it like yesterday, or a couple days ago, just sitting in my drawer, like my bedroom drawer, my dresser drawer, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if you can really read it, but it says, "My imaginary friend just beat up your imaginary friend." And you know the cool part? It still fits. That's my second question. I guess the question's kind of a two-part question. So the second question is, what's your favorite shirt say? Or does it say anything? Is there a picture on it? Is it plain? And I know that's kind of a ridiculous question, but heck, this is a vlog, man. I'm just going to say what I want. Alright, for real this time, I'm going to go. Alright? You have a good one.